Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Hey, guess who lost more footage? It was me. Luckily, luckily. As lucky as it could be, it cut out right as this cutscene was starting as we got to Velka's house. So, that's good, I guess. I've now unplugged everything from the surge protector backup battery. Or at least the backup battery portion, and everything is now on just the surge protector side. Because apparently, the battery she is no good. That's the conclusion I have now come to. If everything fails again, then I will be in deep doo-doo because I have no other surge protectors in this house. And I have 8 things down there. No. They don't all need to be plugged in. Let's say 5 things. 5 things that need to be plugged in simultaneously. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I have actually more than that. I have 2 monitors, a computer, the PlayStation. I guess I could work in the dark. It would look like poop, but I could do that. But the light needs there. I need my internet plugged in. Actually, I guess for Assassin's Creed, I don't need the internet. Man, just work. All right.
Volka? Hush. I need silence to hear the songs of nature.
Oh, you are the intro lady.
Hamuram. Hamuram. Svala.
She gives praises and she is greeted.
For your hearing I hearken. O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya, I give you thanks for your gift of Seder.
She gives thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me?
I have come for your advice on a private matter.
Come.
Is your mother well?
Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs.
I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but...
Describe it for me.
After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A greybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him.
Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you. Deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly. And unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long.
What do you brew? What?
What are you brewing?
An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see. Drink. If you seek true understanding.
Okay. Hey, who's up for a fever dream? Wow, that was very potent. Knocked her out right away. Are we gonna fight a giant snake, or was that more of a Bi-X thing? Hello? White screen? Okay.
I saw nothing, Volka. Felt nothing.
That's not Volka.
Harvey! Harvey.
School?
Harvey! Do I walk among the dead?
Hey, Wolf.
Sigurd. Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive?
Uh-oh. Sigurd might be dead, if this is the world of the dead. So, like, we can actually meet Odin? Is that what's the implication here? Oh, look.
What is this?
Order? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to know who that is. Wolf. Ooh, what's this place?
Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Javi. Our fates are fixed.
Oh, he lost his arm?
Sigurd!
Javi. That's quite a lot of arm you've lost.
Sigurd! What is it? What has happened?
This was not for you, Javi.
What is Javi?
No!
What the hell was that thing? I thought it was a wolf, but it was a little wrong in the proportions. The snoot was drooped. Okay, so I guess now we know Sigurd's not okay. Is Javi like sister? Is that what that is? Or sibling? Like, in terms of endearment?
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here.
God, I thought What was that?
Tell me everything.
Was that... Maybe that was Fenrir at the end?
I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf.
Oh, is that who those were? The Nornir? Which one's the most important thing to say? I guess that one.
I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate.
Okay.
They were watching me.
Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends.
And the wolf was eager for my attention, as if it were beckoning me to follow.
You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
I saw the gate to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me.
Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined.
I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy.
You're not going to mention you
Did
saw your
reach
brother?
the summit of
Or
this
the
mountain?
giant, like, demon wolf monster?
Did. Yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck.
That's accurate.
Then I woke.
Are dragons a thing in this?
The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in
Ooh, I wonder when the
Valhalla.
Itsu come into play.
But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision.
That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family.
The Nordnir have spoken, and this is their message.
No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right.
You will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Uh-oh. You can betray someone indirectly. It doesn't necessarily... Oh, I think I leveled up again. So every level gives you 2 skill points, or is it just like the first few? Oh god, alright. That seems pretty good. So if I need to be power 280, that means I have to be level 140? Jesus. I just want to see what else there is to this tree. God, this is crazy. Alright, I guess I should just fast travel, huh? Wish that would show us cleared, but I guess... Maybe there's a criteria I haven't hit yet. Ooh. Hey. This was missing from... I just realized this was missing from Odyssey. It was in Origins. Huh. That's so weird. It's like there's so many things I'm noticing just were missing from previous installments and didn't notice until they reappeared. Cause you could... This didn't happen in Odyssey, right? It was just a loading screen. Alright. I kind of wish the quests would default to the... Like, if there's only one active quest line, it would just default to it. But... Oh, I hope I didn't lose... Okay. One thing I did see... These white dots on the map, they're like little... You see where it says mystery? Oh, I guess my face is covering it, but... They're called mysteries. So when you do them, it's like a little event happens. Something of interest. They're not quite side quests, but they're still interesting. So, hopefully I didn't lose the footage of that one. It was kind of cool.
So Ivan is asleep on his watch. That would explain some things.
Iron! Wake up, or you'll be cast into the wild.
Must stay awake. They could be anywhere.
Is he walking in his sleep?
They are everywhere. If we die, everyone dies. Must not fall asleep. Need to see them coming.
Ivan, wake up! You're headed for the edge!
Is he going to ride the rope slide?
Windy. Storm coming. What?
Ivan, calm down. You were asleep.
No! I was flying through the air!
In your sleep. A harsh awakening, true. But at least you live. Have you always taken these dream walks?
Since my posting here. When I am in bed, I worry about ways we could be attacked. When I'm on watch, I cannot stay awake.
Only a fool stays awake all night worrying. You're tired when you get up and the problem is still not solved.
You speak with the wisdom of Odin, Eivor. I will think on these words when I am in bed.
Consider them on your watch and sleep when in your bed. But now, report back before you're labeled a deserter. Go.
If, the way I'm thinking I'm going to do this is I'll do quests, all the main quest stuff, and then kind of like have episodes dedicated to all the mysteries or side activities in a area.
I must turn this around.
They must be finished now.
The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
Okay.
I'm ready to face the thunder. I'll speak with the king now.
Excellent, King Styrbjorn.
Guthorm
I
the
will take
Wise.
this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom in it.
Good. It is all I can hope for. May the... May the winds favor your voyage, Guthorm.
Guthrum. Cool name. Do we know each other? Do you hate me?
Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
I do not mock you, king. I mean to embolden you. Against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
You know nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
God.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work quietly through diplomacy, gaining alliances? Waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Do we have no allies?
Do we have any allies to speak of? Or is that your excuse to do nothing?
Your confidence blinds you to so much in plain sight, Eivor. Day and night I toil to forge ties with clans to the north. Very soon you will see the fruits of my efforts. Only then will you understand.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Varin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
Why do you carry such a useless burden? Let it go! Think only of the days to come, of your future and the victories at hand.
My honor has been stained. Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Uh-oh.
Sigurd has come!
Oh.
Down at the docks, his ship is here!
Hey, Sigurd, how do you feel about betrayal? Because it might happen whether or not we wanted to. Oh, the Prodigal Prince. Sick. I know what ingots do. You've already told me 3 times. Did I get ingots for finishing that quest? Oh, listen to this music. So oh my god, okay, I get it. Ingots. I have them, yes. I don't think I've gained any more. No, I just have the... Okay, so stop, game. If he's missing an arm... Nope, okay.
Hey, careful with that one. Avon!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked drinker. What have you been worrying without me?
Ah, and you, soul-cured Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife, your husband returns, bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes, Basim and Hytham.
Okay,
We met
they are
in Nicoland,
definitely
and
assassins.
They showed me her buried secrets.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My
Uh-oh.
brother is always very careful with the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, he must like you.
Ah, Eivor.
But they're clearly
Save the
assassins, right?
introductions until our
Like,
bellies
clearly?
are full.
Renaissance
my
era
father.
Wait a minute.
Tell him of my time away.
Wait a minute.
This morning we traded with a ship
No.
passing
The
south.
timelines don't line
They
up.
told us Eivor the Wolf-Kissed was captured by Kjotve's men.
They must have cut the tail short. I killed my captors and recovered my crew. And for that your father scolded me. You know where I stand, brother. Nothing short of war will dislodge Kjotve from our lands. But he disagrees.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you.
Why are we taking,
By
like, the
winter's
long
end,
route of...
the name Kjotve the Cruel will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
He has a cool sword. Big. Hello, father.
My son, welcome home.
How come I didn't get a hug?
Father,
I guess he's been away for a long time.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The tables are laid with barley and lamb.
Is it me or
bread,
does...
mead?
and no more, I beg you. I want nothing you would not serve a thrall. Let me be the one to honor you. I bring gifts and tales from faraway lands. After 2 winters away, I am full up with both.
Very well, very well. Come inside.
And when we are fat and satisfied, Father, we will talk of Kjotve and his clan, and how we may end their terror, once and for all. He has dogged us too long, shamed us for too many seasons. I know this. Eivor knows this. It ends now.
Yes, of course, when the time is right.
Ugh. I get the frustration they have.
Through Rusland we barreled down the Volga River, raiding as we went. Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the
Miklagard.
Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa, past oceans of sand.
How do you know what
warriors
Africa
of all
is? Okay.
colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my hoard. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skål, Sigurd.
Go! And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you.
Are you gonna give me a blade that goes on my wrist and lets me do cool things? Oh, why do you have a chat option?
Randvi,
Eivor, have you paid a visit to Valka?
I did.
And?
It is not something I can speak on, or wish to.
I understand.
Your bed will be warm tonight with your husband returned. That must be a good feeling.
It is a different feeling. Warmer, but with less space to stretch my arms and legs.
Are you not happy to see your husband return?
Of course. But it has been so long he seems a stranger to me. 3 winters we are married, and he has been away for 2.
Can you not rekindle the flame that once burned hot?
When he crawls into bed to warm me, as you say, it will be with farts and honeyed breath.
Ah, we should all be so lucky.
Oh, hello, Mr. Definitely Not an Assassin.
Hytham, is it?
Yes? And you are Eivor?
Wait a
I
minute,
am.
Hytham.
I hope this ruckus does not
Hytham.
overwhelm you. We tend to drink and talk at equal speed.
Not at all. The wood smoke from your fire pit does sting the eyes, but the warmth is welcome.
Of course. It must be rather warm where you live.
Where I live changes from week to week, but always I am with my mentor, Basim.
Your mentor? For what cause?
A noble one. A cause as true as the world is old.
You just
let us leave it
like
at
picking
that
at
for
an
now.
apple and
I
licking
understand.
it?
But if you hope to stay tight-lipped for the rest of the night, keep clear of Tekla's meat.
Ah, thank you for the warning. It will not be a problem.
What? Wait, can I look at the codex? Does it tell me what's... Database. People. I need a time frame here. Because this, I don't even remember what era this is taking place. How close is this to, like, the Ezio stuff? Can I talk to him from across the table? No, I guess not.
You're Basim,
You have a good memory.
and you have no mead. Can I fix that?
Sigurd spoke often of you on our journey. Called you his right arm, a celebrated warrior. I am honored to meet you.
Likewise, Basim. And how did you come to meet my brother?
He sat down in Constantinople some months ago to rest and resupply, he told me. But I knew otherwise. Men with eyes that gleam like his are always up to something more. I think he wished to raid the Hagia Sophia.
That sounds right.
I will not bore you with the details of our meeting. But I liked your brother from the first. I saw something in him that captivated me. As if a forgotten memory of an old friendship had suddenly resurfaced.
Interesting.
He has that effect on people. Enjoy your evening, Basim.
Oh, that's really... Oh, I wish they gave me more time frame reference. I need to know how close this is to the Ezio trilogy. Especially if he's talking about Constantinople.
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You have snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first.
Oh boy. Am I gonna have to drink you under the table?
To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to sail with you on these honey waves?
Yes. You are stuck with me, Dringur. Now drink.
I wonder if the whole betrayal of him is gonna happen because he ends up being bad guy.
Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
From drinking to breathing, you turn everything into a competition, brother. I must always be prepared.
True enough.
It is good to have you back, Sigurd.
Yes. I've missed this terribly. When I first met Basim, I regaled him with tales of our homeland. And it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once. Come. This brings us to your gift. These excellent men were my shepherds through much of their homeland, the Abbasid Caliphate. They are a clan, not joined by blood, but by a common idea. A brotherhood of shadows executing their own form of justice. In my time with them, they shared many of their most hidden secrets, for which I am grateful. And now, I gift one of these secrets to you.
Son of a gun.
For the finest warrior I know.
Hytham looks offended. Oh, that's not...
Beautiful craftsmanship. What kind of smith makes a weapon like this?
It is less a weapon than a tool. One we have used for centuries to fight injustice and evil.
Mentor, I must protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wrist blade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish out of cold metal, Hytham. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on.
Oh, I thought I went the other
The
way.
blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this. And I would rather not make the same mistake you two have.
Ah. I mean, technically it's still
like it.
hidden.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Outside. This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
Man, Hytham is not happy. Hey, there she is. There is my baby. My stabby, stabby, killy baby.
This clan of yours, it has a name.
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more. But not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
I look forward to it.
Here, let me lead you through our most basic techniques. Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential. Nicely done.
That was...
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
Ah. Oh, okay, so I guess I should be doing this in order.
A decent attempt.
Oh, okay, so that's what that skill... Where was that skill in the skill tree? Was it... No, was it down here? It's that one. Okay, so maybe I should work towards that. That needs another 2, 4... No. 2, 4, 6. 3 levels I could get to it? Maybe I'll do that.
From the ledge.
Oh, I see. You want me to do it in specific order. I understand. Oh, you want me to do it like that? Sorry. Should be paying attention more.
Exactly, just like that.
It's almost like she's a natural.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
Sigurd, can you do all this too?
That's it.
Okay. Now what?
Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. A perfect strike.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Then why offer her the blade? Surely we have more.
Hytham. Hush. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy her gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air.
Something sketchy is going on. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Alright, I think I've got it.
What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning too. They wield numbers and writing as if it were magic. Basim has shown me so much about the world, all of which I will share with you when the time is right. Oh, I miss the smell of this land.
Have you returned for good? Or do you mean to join the Shadow Brotherhood?
Leave all that aside, Eivor. Tonight we are family again. The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I've missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be at your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There is so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us.
Hey, fish.
England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
But hey, we got the hidden blade now. I can next time I infiltrate. Who knows when that's gonna be? But the next time I can infiltrate a place, I'll have it.
The Nornir have spoken. You will betray Sigurd.
No, this is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
What? Why are they here? Oh god, I want to see what's over here though. But this is going to be too important to have. Alright, give me this. Oh, well I guess I will see what's over here either way. Or what are we dealing with over here? Ooh, that I like. Oh my god, it keeps going this way too? Are you kidding? Jesus. Okay. Get more melee, get more health. Advanced assassination. What's interesting is it doesn't actually seem to tell you what level you are. You kind of just keep getting skill points. Huh. Okay, well, I think we'll end the episode here, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.